Hello there guys and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a little look at a pretty solid base design. So the first thing that you're going to want to do for this base is to get yourself down to the desert, because you're going to be building this base in the water, and the desert water in night is minus 35 degrees. So this will greatly aid you in base defense because you won't be able to be raided in the middle of the night. So the first thing you're going to want to do after you've got yourself down to the desert is to get into the water, and you want to get yourself a foundation placed where the wall just overlaps the water like so, and then you want to go out and build that out 5 by 5. I have done that off camera because it is a very time wasting thing. It takes a hell of a lot of time. I think I've just spent around about 30 minutes to get this set up. I've tried multiple places and eventually I've settled myself here and I've got the foundation set. So it's all done here, and now all I'm going to do is upgrade all of this to stone as quick as I can. I'll do this off camera so that you don't have to be bored through that. Okay then guys, so we have upgraded all the foundations and walls to stone, bar these two. You will notice that this last one is not actually a wall, this is a door frame. This is how you will enter and exit the base. So next step now will be to pop up your outline for the way how you enter the base. So it'll be there, there, there. The importance of having the first floor just above the waterline is so that you can actually place a tall cupboard, and it is near impossible to jump out onto this. It is really hard. You struggle in most cases. You'll want to get yourself a set of stairs to get up here. So that is there, your outline. That's how you're going to get in and enter the base. So let's quickly just get this upgraded so that we can enter in while we're building, so that we're a little bit more secure. So now that is done, so what we can do next is place that on there, and this one will be a floor frame. So what we can do is we're going to pop in a ladder hatch. So we'll, just like that, open that up, and we can easily get into the base. So let's get this bit upgraded. Now what you're going to want to do with this part, naturally for the best base defense, you're going to want to honeycomb all of this. So you're going to want to jump in there and place a whole lot of pillars and then a whole lot of walls. So I will quickly do this off camera once again, because this will take some time to do it in the water, and I will be back in just a second. Okay then guys, we are back, and this is what your base should now look like. Every single foundation has its own walls upon it, everything is blocked in, there's pillars to maintain your stability as you get higher. And now what you're going to want to do is just quickly pop down floors across everything. There we go, now we've got our 5x5 base, and just for a quick look at how we're going to get in, we're going to swim in through here. Open up your ladder hatch, and you're in. So that is the basis of the design. Now for what we're going to do next, we need to place tool cupboards. So really if they're going to come in, they're going to come in through here. So we don't want it here or here or here, because that's just going to be too easy. So if we place it off here to the side, they won't be able to use rockets while they're in the water to get access to it, so it's going to be near impossible now to get access to your tool cupboard. So I'm just going to quickly upgrade all of this to stone. And now that it's all stone, we need to do the same principle as the floor below. So we now need to build this all up and honeycomb it once again. I will speed this up for the sake of the video so that you don't have to continuously watch all the numbingness that goes on. And make some mortars. Okay then, so now that the pillars are done, we once again need to honeycomb all of this. And there we go, that bit is now done, so we're going to want to place another floor frame just above us, and let's make sure we get that upgraded, and we'll pop in another ladder hatch. So now your base is pretty secure. We're up here, and once again we're just going to place down a whole load of floors. And there we are. So now we have our first usable bit of space. So if we get some walls up on here. Now even though this is a floor that you will be using, you once again do want to go with the pillars to maintain the stability as you go higher. So I'll quickly just place these down. Now this is where opinions can divide. What I use this floor for is to fill it up with as many small furnaces as I can, so that you don't have to rely on a large furnace outside the base, which is impossible when you're in the middle of the water. So what you want to do next is pop up another lot of walls to add even more security, so that if anybody does make it to this part of the base, they need to be able to get up two lots. Oh. They need to get up two ladder hatches to get up to your next floor, which is going to be extremely difficult. They will not be able to get up there unless they get through to your cupboard. So there is that. And now I'll just quickly upgrade this and pop in the rest of the pillars off camera. And so we're back, and I have outfitted this room now with a load of furnaces. That would be more than enough to keep any small group going, and there's a few chests down here for the non-important items. So now we're going to move up a little bit higher, and you will notice that I am going all the way up one area with the ladder hatches. That is so that if they do start blowing through ladder hatches, it is near impossible to get your way up there without getting the tool cupboard. You can't boost up through 4 ladder hatches to get to your loot. The only way to do that is to rip down most of the base to find that tool cupboard, and with all the honeycomb in and extra stuff down at the bottom, it will be a pain. So now we're up onto this floor, and we are once again going to lay down a load of floors. Okay, so we'll throw up some more walls around and just quickly check the stability on one of these walls. So we're still at 40% stability on the outer walls, but the ceilings are at 100% stability. So pretty much once you can't build any walls further up on the outside, all you have to do then is just move inside and continue building up. So now we are up here, and this is the ideal place to be keeping your loot. So what I do is I'll divide this all down. This side. And put all things. Now this just gives you some nice tidy compartments to keep your loot in, keep it spread out so that if you do get hit, they've still got to hit 5 rooms on this side, 5 rooms on that side, and 1 either side here. So your loot will be nicely spread out, and it will be a real pain for anybody to find any of their loot if you even get this far into the base, which is, as I've said, is near impossible to get to this point in the base unless you bring the whole base down or get the tool cupboard. So you want all of that upgraded stone, and then really once you get to this part, this is where you can decide as to where you're going to go by yourself then and meet your group's needs. What I like to do is I go up another floor, just go one out on the edge. And if you leave one space in the middle as I am, you can put a ladder hatch in there so that if anybody is swimming around at the bottom of your base, you can easily shoot at them. Get a nice angle on anybody that's swimming around at the bottom. And what I prefer is to also go around with door frames and put doors in there, so you can also get great angles out of the doors on anybody that is approaching the base. Whether they're on the shore or trying to swim towards the base, you'll be able to get a great angle on them. And once again, you'll even be able to get an amazing angle on anyone that's swimming around at the bottom of the base by looking out of these doors. And literally all you need to do once they've been upgraded is just pop on a couple wooden doors onto them. There we go, look. You can look out, you can get great angles on mostly the hallway around your base, and if you do need to hide, you can hide just behind here. And pretty much, guys, from here on upwards is how your group needs the base to be designed. But these are just my tips for the top. This is definitely how you should go in regards to your loot room and getting up to this part. I know I haven't used any code locks on any of the doors in here because I'm building this on a creative server. So just to run off again, you can't be rocketed when someone is attacking this base because the rocket launcher classes as a weapon, so they cannot use it while in the water. They can use C4, but they will be limited as to how they can use it once they're in the water. They won't be able to start C4 in ceilings once they've got through the first lot of ceilings at the very bottom. Rockets can only be shot at land from this, so if you're pretty far out from the water, they'll have to be pretty accurate with their rockets, and it's going to be a real pain. Because in the desert you do get minus 35 degrees when you go into the water at night, which I will quickly demonstrate for you now. So this is me with armor and clothes on, and I'm dropping to minus 20 degrees, and I'm losing health pretty rapidly now. Even once I get out of this water, because I'm wet, I'm still going to be losing health, and it's not going to be very pleasant for me. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed, please do subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content. Give a like on the video and share it around to anybody that you think will benefit from this. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.